Hey everybody, my name is Lance Jordan, and I've met a lot of you via email and on the phone, a couple of you in person, but I wanted to just kind of put a face to everything that's going on. And I wanted to show you why I got involved. This is Roz Pettit's old house, owned now by Bank of America, due to Lucy Malone's inability and thievery. So I want to show you this house. This is a neighborhood in Claremont. This is a place that Roz really had every intention of spending the rest of her life here in this house, at least holding on to this house for the rest of her life. This is a place where she and I raised her daughter Catherine. I was here from the time Catherine was 6 until she was 18 and off to college, and she's now at Sarah Lawrence in New York. And anyway, so I wanted to show you the house and that it's really more than just a property, it's a home. This is something that Roz has been working on for years. And I want to show you some things. So, okay, this is a waterfall that Roz put in a couple years ago, and along with the waterfall, she put together a monarch butterfly sanctuary. So at certain times of the year, this whole garden blooms, and you've got hundreds of monarch butterflies around. The butterflies attract all the kids in the neighborhood. They come down and they watch as a chrysalis grow on the trees and on the plants and wherever they can hang from, and then turn into butterflies. I mean, this is just a great place for the kids of this neighborhood to join up once a year when that happens. And this is her waterfall. Hundreds and hundreds of hours working on this. This is the driveway that Roz and her cousin spent a couple weekends putting together. All this flagstone down in the driveway, something a little different for this neighborhood, but it really turned out beautiful. She did a nice job. And again, hundreds and hundreds of hours. This is not a property, this is a home. This is some place that she had really intended on being for a long time. Roz is also a self-made artist, and her and a friend Nadja had come in a couple years ago and they mosaicked the front porch. It's really a beautiful job. You can see it right here. And again, more hours and hours and good times. So this is the entryway to the house. Okay, this is also something amazing. This is, you can see it, it's actually an octopus. It's an in-work. She's been building this for a while. This is a mosaic. It's an octopus as you come in. It's built with rocks and stone. And this is something that kind of came to a standstill when everything started happening. So this is the tentacles wrapping around. A little seahorse in the wall there. There's the fireplace. So again, this is not a piece of property. This is Roz's home. It's really more of an art project than anything. And I just wanted to reiterate that fact to everybody out there. Okay, so Roz is originally from South Africa. She's been here since 1985, and she brought a bunch of things from South Africa with her. She does travel back once in a while to see her family. But throughout the house, it's all African art throughout the house, as well as other art that she's picked up. Again, you can see everything that's gone into this house for her. Jokingly, she's probably painted this room 14 times. But, you know, she might change her mind and she wants a different color and she wants something different. It's a painting that was done by her friend Nadja that helped her do the entryway mosaic. So as you can see, this is just, Roz has done a beautiful job on this house that now the bank owns because of one woman's thievery and unremorseful ways. Okay, this is the backyard. Roz has tons of energy and she spends most of it in the garden, in planting and gardening and building sculptures and things for her garden. This is the view of the canyon. The view of the backyard is actually of the canyon. It's a great view. You can see all the hummingbirds flying in right now. She's got hummingbird feeders everywhere. And flowers and cactus and succulents and all kinds of things. This is her little sanctuary area that she's made. Again, I can't even begin to tell you how many hundreds of hours of work she's put into this. Down the side of the house, it's all flagstone. This is all done by Roz. Looking back, this is another mosaic she did in the backyard. This is where she does all of her entertaining. when people come over. This was a children's getaway. Everybody used to come here to hang out with Catherine and all of us, and it was a great time for a decade. So this is a picture. This is a little bit of the pool that she pretty much just gave up once she found out that the bank was doing all this stuff, and she was a little devastated. So it's an owl house that we built for her to put up in the canyon. And as you can see, it's just such a shame. She has so much into this house. This is where she wanted to be, and this woman took it from her and has no remorse. And so that's it. So I thought I would just show you kind of why I'm doing this. I know a lot of you out there are kind of sitting on some complaint forms, and I realize that it is kind of a pain in the butt. But Lucy absolutely thrives, and I've discovered and uncovered all of these things. She absolutely thrives on the fact that people will not take the time to fill out the complaints and get them to the proper authorities to stop her. So she continues forward, and she'll just continue. And I know right now I would almost bet money, the rest of the money that I have, I would bet money that she's got 4 or 5 people out there that all they need to do is make a phone call to the bank and find out what's going on with their loan modification before they actually go into foreclosure. And all they have to do is be told to call the bank, but we can't seem to get anybody to send that message out to the general public to find out who that is. So I'm urging you all, please, please, please submit your paperwork by Friday. Email me. I think you should keep a copy of everything you do, and submit that paperwork to the DA, and we'll get going. So through all of that, I hope you guys have nice holidays. It has been nice meeting all of you on the phone and via email, and I hope some good comes out of this somehow, but I think the most important thing right now is to get Lucy off the streets. And happy holidays.